Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. So I've got another running shoe review with you. I've got enough pairs of them, so I think it's quite good. I've got some good information on it, so wanted to kind of just share it along. How are you liking the afro? I don't know how this happened. I guess it's just the warmer weather, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so as usual, I'm going to go over the same topics I've gone over in all of my running shoe reviews. And this one is for the Hoka One NAPALI. So it's a road running shoe. I think it's like an entry-level road running shoe, they kind of called it. So it's a little bit cheaper than the other ones, or more reasonable, let's say, than the other ones. Not that the other ones are expensive, they're not, but I think these cost me 110 euros or something, maybe actually just under 100 euros, if I remember correct. These are a size 46 and 2/3 in European size. But so they're basically like if you're a Hoka fan, I think they're basically the Clifton 3s. So they're very much like a Clifton shoe, road running shoe. Nice big thick sole there, and a lot of nice cushioning, and then the grip is like this on the underside. I believe a lot of people didn't like the Clifton 3, so that's why they kind of made a different one. But yeah, anyway, so let's get into it. So the grip at the bottom, to be honest, so this is like the EVA sole. It's like a soft cushiony thing with no grip. The blue parts are where like the actual kind of thicker rubber grip parts are. And I guess like the reason why they do these sort of things these days is to kind of cut back on weight, so that the shoe doesn't weigh as much. But the grip, like I was a little bit skeptical about, when I first tried Hoka shoes, it's not got a full grip on it, but to be honest, it's actually really good. Like the grip's really good, and I've used it in all 4 seasons over here. Obviously I prefer to use different shoes in the winter when it's like sheets of ice, but they've been very good. And to be honest, there's not so much wear. I can see a little bit of wear on the heel. That shows that you're foot striking, which isn't the best thing, but there's not like an awful lot, and there's plenty of grip still left in it. So that leads like into the base of it. So the base, let me just double check. Yeah, so it's got a 24mm kind of stack height, so 2.4 centimeters above the ground when you are the base is. And it's really cushiony, really good, really nice, good feel for what I'd say is like a longer road run. Even the shorter ones, I found it really good, and I've not really found much, I don't know, decrease in kind of cushioning, or that is just offers nothing back in return. The base is really good because it's got like a meta rocker, so you land, it kind of propels you forward. I really like that. I don't know if you can kind of see it in the shoe, that it kind of, if it was flat on the, like the heel's flat there, you can see that it's fully up there. So the drop, just really, I didn't know. So 5mm drop, so that means from the toes to the heel, there's a 5mm drop from the heel to the toes there. It looks like it's a lot higher, but what happens with a Hoka shoe is actually you sit a little bit deeper into the actual sole there. And yeah, 5mm so, is quite a nice one. I'd rather actually have like 3 or 4, but could be just mental thing, but I think these are good, and it's not, like a 10mm drop or anything like really extreme in that sort of sense. So that means with the next thing I normally talk about is the midfoot. So when I'm talking about midfoot, what I'm really talking about is how it locks down around your foot. This is one thing actually I struggled with this shoe. It gave me a good lock down and a good fit around it, but because it's a cheaper shoe, I'm not sure if this is right, but I think they've used a little bit cheaper materials in, well, not cheaper, but less complex or advanced materials on this above meshing. And while it offers really good lockdown that you can get it across, it has zero flexibility. So if you're doing like, well, I did a 45 kilometer run in them, and towards the end, actually, I double lace locked it, and I actually got a little bit of lace bite because I'd done it a bit too tight. So I find it offers maybe too good of a lockdown and it stays like that, and it offers maybe a little bit less expandability and movement in that sort of upper mesh part there. That is also actually my next point, the materials. So we just, as we said about that, kind of looks like or feels like a little bit less, yeah, not less, but it's not as probably advanced as the other fabrics I use. The other materials, nice soft fabric on the heel area, and welded overlays. Yeah, that's probably what makes it so stiff as well, because it just feels so like plasticky in a way. But they've held up very well, very little damage, wear and tear or whatever. I did actually notice just before I did this video, it's funny when I do these videos I find things on the shoes. Obviously there is a little bit of I don't know, abrasion or breaking here. I don't know if it's from running or from hitting something, but I mean it's not broken, it's just a little bit of scuffing. So yeah, the materials have held up pretty well actually, to be honest. Aesthetics wise, well, it does what it says on the tin. It's a blue long distance running shoe. I don't really love the looks of it, but I like it. Sometimes simple is more in a way, and that's really nice. I really like it. The two-tone blue, the white, blue and white. Go Finland. Yeah, it's nice, relatively nice. I like, but personal taste. This is the thing. I like very bright and lots of range of different colors being visible and stuff. And the Napali comes in this and one other color, which is black with a blue and yellow thing. So black's not really my choice, but that's my personal thing. Sizing wise, well, true to form, like all Hoka shoes, they run very true to size. So you buy a 46 and 2/3 S, and you're in that, and they're pretty much their whole range. So yeah, I mean sizing has been really good. You can, I believe, buy in a wider version, but I mean it's been perfectly good for me. Making sure that when you're buying your running shoes that you have a whole thumb's width between your longest toe and the end of your shoe, and yeah, basically you'll be fine with that. So that's a quick kind of overlook onto my experience with this shoe. I've run 707 kilometers. I just looked on Strava in these shoes, probably more because sometimes it's hard to always change it, but yeah, 707 kilometers or something, 800 maybe, and yeah, they've been very comfortable. Would I buy them again? I don't think so, because I think I'd go with the Cliftons just to get the better materials in a way. And I bought these when I thought that I wouldn't be doing much road running, and I've been doing a bit more road running than I thought. And also, even with the road running shoes, I have been using on gravel trails, even on the snow and various other things, in the gym, on the treadmill. So yeah, I would buy the Cliftons, and I would buy them again. So yeah, just wanted to show you that shoe review once again. Now I'm going to tuck into some of these and kick back and enjoy my evening. Thanks a lot for watching, really appreciate it. Have you tried these shoes on? Did you like them? Let me know in the comments below, or let me know what you think of this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice weekend.